Few days without an upload, definitely was a bit busy, definitely also a little bit lazy, but we're back. Today was supposed to be a power ranking video. I really wanted to get that out to you guys, but I didn't leave myself enough time. They take probably about 3 to 4 hours to make, and I just didn't have that amount of time today. So I still wanted to get you a video, and it just turns out that my boy Eagles TD, who makes me all the Sporkle quizzes that we do on the channel, they're really good. He actually had one for me that he's been waiting for me to do for a while, a higher or lower. So what we're gonna be doing is guessing higher or lower. It's hitter edition, so it's all based around hitting stats for Major League Baseball players, essentially guessing whether it's higher or lower, comparing two players who was better, who was worse. And again, just trying to see what my baseball knowledge is. I seem to know a good fair amount about baseball. On these quizzes, I've done pretty well in the past, so I want to see how well I can do on this higher or lower. I've been told it's pretty difficult, I'm not gonna lie. You guys can see how you do on this quiz as well. It'll be in the description down below, which leads me to the next point, which is leave a like on this video if you want to see more of this kind of content. I can bring you more Sporkle quizzes and challenges and get stuff made for the channel, so if you guys want to see more of that, leave a like, best way to show your support. Subscribe if you're new and you enjoy the content. If you love baseball, this is the place to be, so make sure you hit that sub button. Don't miss out on any of this stuff. Get in the comment section down below. Let me know how you did on this. You can also link some of your quizzes or give me other suggestions on what you want to see on the channel. And remember to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at GiraffeNeckMarc. Links in the description down below to both of those. So without further ado, let's get going into this higher or lower quiz. Guess what player has the higher or lower stat? Easy, simple, 40 questions, 20 minutes. I shouldn't need all that time, but we're going to roll through this and we're going to hit play quiz right about now. So, who had higher amount of home runs in 2018? Matt Carpenter or Bryce Harper? I think Bryce Harper had like 34. Matt Carpenter, I know, had that insanely hot like stretch of time with the salsa and everything with the Cardinals. This is really tough. My heart tells me Bryce Harper. Well, I should actually say this. My brain's telling me Bryce Harper because it's like, he's a better home run hitter. But I have a feeling that Matt Carpenter did hit more home runs last year. So, Matt Carpenter? Ooh, 1 for 1, 1 for 1. We're on a good streak here. Okay, the next one here. Matt Carpenter's involved as well. Who had the lower amount of strikeouts in 2018? Matt Carpenter or Paul Goldschmidt? Carpenter, I don't think is a player who doesn't strike out a lot. I know he's a good ball player. He can definitely hit the ball. But I think he strikes out quite a bit. And I don't think Paul Goldschmidt does, although last year was a little bit weird with him. I'm going to say Paul Goldschmidt. Oh, really? Wow, Matt Carpenter had lower strikeouts. Okay. That one's a bit surprising to me. Paul Goldschmidt, one of the top players in the league, of course. Who had the higher amount of RBIs in 2018? Jed Lowry and Matt Carpenter. I'm almost 100% sure it's Jed Lowry. But that confidence could be the death of me because, well, you know what they say. What is it? Confidence? Nope, that's not a saying, actually. Confidence killed the cat is not what it says. I'm going with Jed Lowry. It is. Okay, boom. So we got 2 right. We got 2 right so far. We're 2 for 3. On to the 4th question. Who had the lower amount of doubles in 2018? Ooh, Jed Lowry had so many doubles. Jed Lowry, I think, had almost like 50 doubles. So it's Giancarlo Stanton. Definitely, 100%. I knew that one. That was easy. I like Jed Lowry. I just wish he would get healthy and play for the Mets. Who had the higher number of hits in 2018? Giancarlo Stanton or Mike Trout? This feels like a trap because Trout walked like 100+ times last year, which takes away from the amount of hits that he could get. Oh, like I really should be picking Mike Trout here, but it's Giancarlo Stanton. Like, it's the walks. That's really what it comes down to, but go with your heart, Mike Trout. Oh, it's Giancarlo. I should know he's trying to trick me. But we move on. Who had the lower number of runs scored in 2018? Giancarlo Stanton or Charlie Blackmon? I think it's got to be Giancarlo again, right? Charlie Blackmon's a top of the order kind of guy for the Rockies. All the Rockies do is score a ton of runs. It's got to be Giancarlo. It is. All right. We killed the cold streak there a little bit. On to question number 7. Who has the higher number of walks in 2018? Like Stanton or Hoskins, and it makes me believe that's got to be Giancarlo Stanton again. He's a big hitter in that Yankees lineup, although you can't really walk a lot of guys in the Yankees lineup because whoever's up next will also punish you. While Rhys Hoskins didn't have a lot of protection in that Phillies lineup last year. They weren't nearly as good as they are this year. Oh, come on. Am I going with my brain or am I going with my heart? Heart's telling me Hoskins, brain's telling me Stanton. Go with the heart, Rhys Hoskins. Boom. There you go. Trust your heart, boys. Who had the lower on-base percentage in 2018? Ooh, well, if Hoskins walked a lot, that would mean Javi Baez. That actually should be very simple. Baez doesn't walk at all. So that actually wasn't that difficult. You gotta sometimes talk it out, which is why on these videos, it almost makes it easier sometimes with the quizzes because I can talk through my answers. Who had the higher OPS in 2018? Javi Baez or Nelson Cruz? So Javi Baez didn't have a high on-base percentage, and his on-base plus slugging, his slugging was definitely high. I think Nelson Cruz is probably going to be the higher OPS, though, because he definitely has a very high slugging percentage. The dude hits so many home runs every year. And I bet you he walks a lot, too. So I'm going to pick Nelson Cruz here. Ooh, I went with my brain and not my heart. See? I just contradicted myself. Who had the lower amount of stolen bases in 2018? See? Javi Baez would be the obvious choice here, but Eagles has been kind of flip-flopping on me here. He doesn't want me to just pick the obvious one every time. So who had the lower amount of stolen bases? Javi Baez or Jared Dyson? Or Gerard Dyson, however you pronounce his name. I think it's Gerard Dyson, even though that's like what he's known for is stealing bases, but I think Javi stole like 20 or 30. Yes, okay, Gerard Dyson was right. Who had the higher amount of home runs? Oh my god. Higher amount of home runs between Gerard Dyson or Jared Dyson. I don't know how to pronounce it. Get his name off my screen now. Gerard Dyson and Billy Hamilton. Two extremely weak-hitting outfielders who are known for their speed and who are known for having a pretty good glove. And now you're asking me who hit more home runs. I would want to go with Billy Hamilton just because he played in Cincinnati, but wasn't very good. Billy Hamilton? Ooh, Billy Hamilton. Let's go. We're feeling it now. We're getting a little warmed up here. 8 for 11, I think I am. Who had the lower amount of strikeouts in 2018? Billy Hamilton or David Peralta? Gotta be David Peralta, right? It is David Peralta. That's Bengals boy right there. That's the only reason he's on here. Eagles is a Bengal fan as well. He's a good friend of mine, but David Peralta, come on. All right, who had the higher amount of RBIs in 2018? David Peralta or Nick Markakis? Peralta I think had 100. Didn't Peralta have like 30 homers and 100 RBIs last year? I think it's him. Markakis, I know, had a great first half of the year. Second half, he slowed down. I'm going Peralta. Oh, it's Markakis. Oh, I thought did Markakis drive in more than 100? I'm going to have to look that up after this. Who had the lower amount of doubles in 2018? Markakis or Mookie Betts? The obvious choice, again, is clearly Nick Markakis, but he didn't hit a lot of home runs. I think he only hit like 5 or 6 in the second half. It was all doubles. Mookie Betts, it's got to be Nick Markakis. It is. All right. Nick Markakis, we're back. We're back, don't worry. Who had the higher number of hits in 2018? Markakis or Bregman? Markakis. There we go. That one was easy. The dude's on his way to 3,000 hits casually. Who had the lower number of runs scored in 2018? Nick Markakis or Ozzie Albies? Again, my heart's telling me Nick Markakis because Albies is at the top of the order. He's the table setter for the Braves. I mean, you would think it's got to be Nick Markakis, right? It is again. All right, he's feeling the Nick Markakis thing now. Who had the higher number of walks? I know for a fact that this one is Jose Ramirez. It was him and Mike Trout right at the top of the walk leaderboard last year in 2018. Ramirez had a fantastic season last year. This year, he's looked atrocious. And yes, I know I said that word a lot. Who had the lower on-base percentage in 2018? Jose Ramirez or Christian Yelich? Ooh, that is a tough one. I think it's Christian Yelich because, like I said, Jose Ramirez walked so much. And if I think their averages were comparable, I'm going to go Christian Yelich here. Oh, it's... What? Really? He had the lower on base? He had so many walks. Okay. Guess I don't know baseball as well as I thought I did. Who had the higher OPS in 2018? Jose Ramirez or JD Martinez? Oh my god, this is not getting easier. Because again, like it's going right to my head. He had a lower OPS or on base than Christian Yelich. Christian Yelich had about 1,000 OPS last year. JD Martinez? Oh my god. Yo, this is one of the hardest ones I've ever taken right now. I am struggling. Who had the lower amount of stolen bases in 2018? Dude, it can't be. It can't be Harrison Bader, right? It can't be. The dude is known for being fast, and JD Martinez doesn't steal bases. It has to be JD Martinez. Yes, okay. You gave me an easy one there. Thank you, Eagles. Thank you for giving me an easy one. I needed it. Who had the higher amount of home runs? I think it's JD Martinez. Joey Gallo is known for basically hitting home run, single, walk, strikeout. Those are the three, and then he also hits a single occasionally. It's got to be JD. Yes, it is JD. Oh, yeah, because he almost won the Triple Crown last year casually. Who had the lower amount of strikeouts in 2018? JD Martinez or Max Muncy? Max Muncy had a breakout season, but I think he does strike out quite a bit. I think it's got to be JD. Nope. I was wrong yet again. Not doing well. We have 18 questions left, and I got 15 right. Who had the higher amount of RBIs in 2018? Max Muncy or Aaron Judge? It's got to be Max Muncy. Yes, I'm starting to figure it out. He's like playing the reverse psychology game. Like, oh, Aaron Judge should be the obvious pick, but no, it's not always the obvious one. Who had the lower amount of doubles in 2018? Max Muncy or Juan Soto? Juan Soto was a double machine last year, so I really think it's Max Muncy, but Soto also didn't play the entire season. Muncy. Ooh, it is Muncy. Let's go. Moving on to the next one. Moving on. We're feeling it again. Who had the higher number of hits in 2018? Muncy or Acuna? It's got to be Muncy. I feel like almost immediately I should answer that. Really? Acuna? He missed time, too. All right. Who had the lower number of runs scored in 2018? Acuna or Rizzo? It's got to be Rizzo, right? It has to be. Anthony Rizzo? No, Acuna. Rizzo! Go with your heart. Stop using your brain. Your brain's not smart, Mark. All right. Go with the heart now. Who had the higher number of walks in 2018? Anthony Rizzo or Freddie Freeman? Freddie Freeman is a beast. one of the best hitters in the game. He walks a lot. Anthony Rizzo, one of the best hitters at first base. Walks a lot. Freddie Freeman. Boom. There's the heart picking it right. Who had the lower on-base percentage? Freeman or Votto? Votto was not good last year, but his on-base percentage was still pretty good. So, that's... Ooh, it's got to be Joey Votto, right? No. I'm using my brain. And it's not working. I'm laying myself down. Who had the higher OPS in 2018? Freddie Freeman or Manny Machado? It's got to be Freeman, right? It has to be. Machado, good player, but he doesn't do what Freddie Freeman does. Dude, what do I have to do to get these right? This is the hardest quiz I've ever taken. Oh my goodness, Eagles. This was really well made. This is tough. I'm going to have a lot of people beating me. I'm being exposed. Who had the lower amount of stolen bases in 2018? Manny Machado or Todd Frazier? It has to be Todd Frazier. It has to be. It is. Thank you. The Todd father making an appearance. Who had the higher amount of home runs in 2018? Todd Frazier or George Springer? It has to be George Springer, right? It has to be. No way! George Springer had less home runs than Todd Frazier? Okay, I think we're back to where we were. Okay, whatever. I screwed something up there. Who had the lower amount of strikeouts in 2018? George Springer or Kyle Schwarber? George Springer. Yeah, Schwarber strikes out quite a bit. Who had the higher amount of RBIs in 2018? George Springer or Aaron Hicks? Aaron Hicks, I think, is the answer because the Yankees lineup. You're just an RBI-making lineup right there. It's a factory. So I'm picking Hicks, and I'm right. Boom. Of course, I get the Yankees one right, and I get the Mets one wrong. Backwards logic for, a Mets fan. Who had the lower amount of doubles in 2018? Hicks or Haniger? Ooh, I think it's going to be Hicks. Yes, it is Hicks. Yes, boom. Who had the higher number of hits in 2018? I'm at least over 50%, but I'm not looking good here. Who had the higher number of hits in 2018? Hicks or Bellinger? I think it's Hicks again. Oh, it's Cody Bellinger. Dang it, even on a bad year, he was still a beast. Who had the lower number of runs scored in 2018? I really think it's Eugenio. I really do. Cody Bellinger, still had a pretty decent year last year. I think it's got to be Eugenio. It is Eugenio. Boom. Who had the higher number of walks in 2018? Eugenio or Matt Olson? It's Matt Olson. It's Matt Olson without a doubt. The dude has a great eye at the plate. Who had a lower on-base percentage? Miguel Andujar. He doesn't walk. That's kind of like a problem with him as well as fielding. He does walk a little bit, but not a lot. Who had the higher OPS in 2018? Miguel Andujar or Francisco Lindor? See, everything in my body is telling me Miguel Andujar. But I gotta go Francisco Lindor because maybe he's just trying to throw me off. Like, this one's too easy. It was too easy. Boom. Okay, so to get 27 out of 40, which isn't great, but is a little more respectable than 26, who had the lower amount of stolen bases in 2018? Lindor or Kane? Ooh. I think it's Lorenzo Cain. I think Lindor stole like 25 bags last year, and I don't think Lorenzo Cain, I think he was like 18. So, do I have a coin here? Let's see what the coin says, if I can find one. And it appears I don't have a coin here. No, nowhere. All right, we're going to go with the heart here. I'm picking Lorenzo Cain. Oh, and Francisco Lindor. No, 26 out of 40, 65%. The average score is 41. I'm serious. This is one of the toughest quizzes I've ever taken. So get in the description down below. Click the link to that. This is so hard. I got 65%, and I feel like I know a lot, so see how well you do. Make sure to let me know in the comment section down below how you did. Did you beat me? Did you do worse? This is extremely tough, Eagles. Well done. That was a serious challenge. If you guys want to see more of this kind of stuff on the channel, you know what to do. Leave a like on the video. That's the best way to show your support. Subscribe if you're new and you enjoy the content. If you love baseball, this is the place to be. Hit that sub button. Join the team. Remember to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at GiraffeNeckMarc. Links in the description down below. And that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. That was one of the toughest quizzes I've ever taken on this channel, without a doubt. And now you guys know the drill. YouTube recommends you watch this video right here, as well as this is my most recent upload. So click through those if you haven't seen them yet. I promise they're going to be worth your time. They're awesome. I'm back on the grind. We're ready to go. I'm at Mets Yankees tomorrow, Subway Series, so if you're there, keep a lookout for me, and I'll see you all tomorrow for another video. But yes, I'll be wearing the same clothes. I gotta record ahead. Time to end the video. Bye!